Alright, what's up everybody? We are on Season 1, Episode 16 of Vinland Saga, which is called History of Beasts. Super cool title. I wonder, I do wonder if that means that this is going to be kind of more like a backstory type episode to set the stage for everything going on. I mean, there's a lot of obviously history that's been teased now with the whole, power struggle within the Danish people that they've been talking about, where they, basically there's two factions that want a different person to be taking over the throne after King Sweyn. Yeah, one being Canute and then his brother Harold being the other one. Is that kind of what it perhaps could be, getting into? I mean, History of Beasts also might very much just refer to Askeladd and his crew, or to Thorkel and his crew. Maybe even way before that, in all fairness, because we've seen history like go back all the way to like the year 500, I think, in prior episodes. So, we're gonna have to wait and see. The last episode, I literally just came off of it, and it was super fascinating because it really did, the way I worded it is like it put all the puzzle pieces back into place, I guess, and it made me understand finally what was going on and why Canute was here part of, or he was being sent to the front lines and stuff when he clearly doesn't belong there. It's because there is that power struggle, which I just mentioned, and his dad essentially chose to sacrifice him. But now, well, I don't know. I mean, now I wonder how he feels then about the fact that that Canute is going to be lost. Like, they don't know his whereabouts. It's going to be a question of like, will they ever find out what his whereabouts even are? Right? I mean, that was mentioned by Ragnar too, who unfortunately got executed by Askeladd's crew. That Ragnar advised him to go into exile. So does that mean faking their death? Or does that simply mean like, no, we've abandoned because we realize this isn't our place and, Canute is just pussying out, essentially. So that would allow Harold to then, take the throne or whatever, I guess. And then they could still eventually, out of the smoke, come in and get rid of him or something, right? And complete stealth. That's kind of what I theorized about in the review of last episode. Yeah, that's the fascinating part. I think we're just ready to dive in, guys. Yeah, I can't wait to see where it goes from here. This show is so good. That's just the conclusion that I keep reaching. I love how it's that slow pace, relatively slow pace, right? Which I talked about from the very first episode that they continue to abide by. But it's like, I don't know. I love how the show, it doesn't fully, even though of course it's about warriors and it's about it's about these Vikings and stuff like that, and we see plenty of like battles going on, right? But it's not necessarily the emphasis. The part where this story to me gets super interesting is where it becomes actually really sort of philosophical, right? And it starts diving into religion and just these family drama type situations that we get talked about too. I mean, you see it everywhere, right? Like, it's across the board happening. It's with Thorfinn and his family, King Sweyn and his family, Askeladd, where we saw his backstory and stuff with his mom and his dad and what happened there. And, God, there's just so much tragedy in this world. And of course, that's also in a way the case in the real world. Although, of course, we've definitely progressed in certain ways where it's not this bad anymore usually, but I mean, even here, there's plenty of tragedy going on. And, like, this show very much just is a reminder of that, I think. I've been loving the ride so far, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. Guys, I can't believe it, but seeing as we are on episode 16, that means that we'll actually have finished the whole first season over on my Patreon. So that is linked on top of the description. Over there, right now, you can catch up on all the episodes of the first season and get completely ready, of course, for season 2, which is going to be airing in January of 2023. So I'll be definitely, I'm going to be watching that, of course, when it airs. So that'll be something to look forward to. But if you enjoy my reactions here to Vinland Saga, then you can finish the ride with me. What's there for now, at least, right now. So go and do that, linked on top of the description, of course, as always, along with full-length reactions if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. But yeah, then with that being said, we're going to dive into episode 16 of Vinland Saga. Here we go. Oh no. Just having an owl chip away at the bodies. Do owls even like man flesh? Genuinely. Never heard of that. Oh, they showed him too. Wow. I was wondering about that. Is he gonna lie to him about it? So did they just make use of the situation of being attacked? Or was the whole thing a ploy? I would guess Canute is gonna believe it though. Thorfinn might not.
Thorfinn, 絶対におそばを離れるなよ。あ？冗談じゃねえ。やだぜ俺は。待ておいてめえ。お前の仕事だろ。あんたラグナルとは反りが合わなかったからな。いくらヘタレでも気づくんじゃねえの。
Bjorn isn't all too sure.
王子がヘタレなのはラグナルが甘やかすからだ。適当なところで消えてもらわにゃ俺が困る。ヘタレで結構じゃんか。扱いやすいぜ。王子を足がかりに出世するのにもってこいだ。
Yeah, true. I mean, he's the perfect person to just use, you know?
博打だよ、ビョルン。うまくすりゃ、あの王子様は生まれ変わるかもしれん。うまくいかなかったらどうするよ。やろう。あのままへこんじまって立ち直らんかもしれねえぜ。そん時は見捨てるさ。俺の主の資格はねえ。どうだ？なんか喋りそうか？
Who are they hitting?
蹴りってのはな。
Damn.
見事。おめえこそ塗りよ。顎から行けよ。待て待て。次は俺だ。やめやめ。
You all want to be taking turns.
加減しなさいよ、君たち。もうしまったら何も聞き出せないでしょ。主はすべてを見ておられる。貴様らでエンジンの悪行の数々を。まだ元気じゃん。
So is this one of the guys that attacked him?
ハサミある？ハサミね。
I love that tone of voice that Askeladd has sometimes, you know? Starts speaking in this high pitch.
聞きたいことは3つ。援軍の規模と、それらがここに到着するまでの時間。それと俺たちの存在を。
Okay, so I guess this really was just like a test round by Thorkel.
ハサミってこれでいいか？
Oh no, what's he gonna do? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. Oh my god, the taunting. He's gonna talk though, I mean, this will get you to talk. So fucked up, dude. Oh, dude. I've got so much respect for this guy because it couldn't be me, I just know.
無知なお前たちに一つ歴史を教えてやろう。お前らのものじゃないんだよ。最初の住人はケルト人だ。森に暮らし、精霊を崇めていた。今のウェールズの民の先祖だ。
Oh, I see. He's gonna give him that history lesson.
ローマ人がやってきた。彼らは支配者だった
が。Tell him they belonged there in the first place.
知恵と技術と文化を授けた。
Wow.
お前たちはケルト人に何ももたらさなかった。それどころか、ケルト人を荒れ地へ追い出して、この豊かな平原を独占したんだ。嘘だ！嘘じゃねえよ。おや？隊長さん。あんたの顔ってよーく見ると、鼻も伸びてるな。
Oh my god, really? That's so tough to watch.
天神
教えてやる。来るのはトルケルだ。相手に不足がなかろう。
トルケルって言ったか。さあ言ったような気も。本当だったら
Are they scared now? Yeah, I guess so. That's one name they weren't looking forward to hearing about again.
トルケルが来るぞ。
Oh, that's him right there. You can tell from miles away. Damn, he's even having a cold.
基本的には皆殺し。王子は殺すなよ。あとナイフ使いのチビがいるはずだ。
Spare him as well, I guess? Yeah, okay.
俺の遊び相手だ。
Oh, really?
トルケルが来るぞ。
僕の命令に逆らうか。ラグナルをこんなところに置いていけるか。ラグナルと一緒じゃなきゃ
Oh
僕は
my
いけ
god.
ないぞ。
Wow, he's still so concerned about his body, literally, at this
それら
point.
三台死体を積み込む余裕はございません。
ならば葬儀をせよ。戦士の死に敬意を払え。命令だ。
Ah, so that's what the sleds were for.
ございません。
Who's gonna be going with him, though?
ラグナル。
He just gave him a bitch slap.
ラグナルは死んだ。
Yeah.
もう呼んでも来ねえ。
貴様。
Ooh, he caught onto it.
脱走者だ。トルケルに下る気だぜ。
Wow, deserters.
メワラに隠れていやがった。
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna end well for you
ラグナル
if you want to join the enemy.
あんた今月がない。
Ooh, they did get a little bit convinced
みんな内心やべえと思っ
by Ragnar. He might be dead, but he continues to have made his impact.
勝手に行けよ。いいかお前ら。自分のつきたい狩猟につけ。去る者は去れ。俺は咎めねえ。
Wow, just like that conversation he had with Bjorn.
歩け。
I mean, sometimes that's the best strategy to show your own power still, right? Like, I'll give you the choice. You're not forced to come along. But you're gonna regret it. Jesus Christ.
俺たちはアシュラットとは違う。あんたの手下に変わろうと思う。
Damn, okay. And Askeladd was onto something, clearly. This is what you get for deserting. Even Thorkel won't appreciate it.
狩猟の名はアシュラッドか。王子を追うぞ、チンピラども。気合い入れろ。
Damn.
右に寄ってる。トログリム、アトリ、来い。この橋を壊す。お前らが指揮を取れ。
So they can't cross.
足をばらすぞ。
トルケルは近いか。
I like how he's just standing there.
橋を壊す時間ぐらいはあるかもな。
Oh my god, the monk can still only care about his alcohol.
酒ありませんか。
あっておめえにはやらねえよ。俺らだって満足に飲めてねえんだぜ。おめえの分なんかねえよ。今がピンチだってこと分かれよ、坊さんよ。
That guy's hangovers must be crazy. Oh, Canute really is like... I mean, I assume he caught on to it and he's like just thinking about it the whole time now, right?
歩いて渡れるじゃねえか。橋落とす意味あんのか。
Or at least going through the possibilities that like that's what could have happened.
ご自慢の知略もネタ切れか。アシェラッドの旦那よ。
They're starting to question him a little bit.
ビョルン、王子をこっちの二頭立てに移せ。御者はお前だ。トルフィンは王子と一緒に乗って待機してろ。は？何を？
What, to make a run for it?
マジか。
What's the strat?
俺の特技だ。
A gift.
そいつがどんなやつなのか、パッとつらみりゃ大体わかる。大物か小物か利口かバカか。
あ？王 奪うって何じゃ。声がでけえよ。アトリよ、この兵団はもうおしまいだ。
Oh, they want to get him for themselves?
トルケル軍に入ろうや。他の奴らも半数以上がこっち側だ。
Oh my god, Askeladd thinks he's about to be betrayed by almost everyone?
裏切るのか。裏切るって言い方は人聞き悪い。
Dude, how did he even like catch on to that?
いい狩猟だ、よくやってるよ。だがここ最近の奴はどうだ。立て続けに読みを外してる。
Are we gonna be saying goodbye to all these characters?
いい狩猟だ。なのにどうしてトルケルなんぞに手を出したかな。アシェラッドは博打を打って負けたんだ。
I feel like they're all dead. At this point, they've signed that death warrant. Them, the monk.
身を捨てて追ってきたらどうする。そうしたら食料の調達に時間を食う。飯も食わずに長距離。
Oh, they need the sleds too for food transportation. Yeah, makes sense.
進軍再開。あ、光った。
What the fuck is happening? Oh, it's the sunlight reflecting on the spears. Wow, that's awesome. What does, like, how the hell does Askeladd plan to pull it off, though? Oh, he's throwing again from 500 meters. Here we go. Yo! This dude got a triple collateral. Oh, 4 even, okay.
まだ距離はある。橋も落とした。今の槍は忘れろ。
そこの川、歩いて渡れるぜ。気休めにもならねえ。
Yeah, he's making it visible now.
そう思うなら今すぐ出発だ。
行軍って他に言葉を知らねえのか。あんたはよ。
Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but the brothers ain't gonna be making it out over Askeladd.
あと一日辛抱しろ。橋を壊したことの効果が出る。
その一日を生き延びられる保証はねえ。
あ、そう。ならここでお別れだ。俺は急ぐので失礼するよ。
He's just waiting for them to attack. Yeah, look, they're surrounding him. Like, what does he want to do now, though, then? That's what I... Oh, he's just planning to jump on the sled and make a run for it, or what? Surely that's not, super effective, though, would it be? Oh my god. Thorkel's just watching from a distance. Oh, we're not gonna see it yet. Fuck off. Come on. I was waiting. Okay, yeah, that very much felt like a calm before the storm type episode, and I'm super curious now. I mean, I'm not going to be watching the next episode yet, so I'm a little bit upset in all fairness that, like, yeah, I'm going to have to wait probably another week before I see what's going to happen afterwards here. But, God, what a setup. I mean, yeah, so Askeladd's men are kind of losing faith in him, and clearly Askeladd himself already has a plan on how to get away with this, right? And he somehow wants to use that sled, and he did make sure to put specific people on it. I feel like the monk actually was also on the sled, so I wonder why he wants to keep the monk. But I could be wrong. I feel like I briefly saw that. I'm trying to check now, but I can't even tell anymore, I think. Actually, the monk is on the sled. So why? Why the monk? No idea. But I thought he'd be dead along with the brothers if that were to happen. But so he's put Bjorn there, and he's put, obviously, Thorfinn and Canute then. And I guess he's going to be joining on that sled himself. Unless, I mean, I don't see him making any type of self-sacrifice type move. The whole plan was for him to gain that political influence, right? So I don't think that he would leave that now up to someone else or something. So is he just about to be jumping on this and then, like, hope to be able to get away? You know, going completely rogue with just the 5 of them? I don't know, it seems kind of unrealistic with, you know, being surrounded by all these guys with spears now and stuff. So what's going to happen there? Yeah, that's just a big question. At the same time, I'm thinking, of course, about Canute, who, I'm not sure if him catching on to what Askeladd did with Ragnar, which I assume, again, he started to consider that possibility, and he's been thinking it through now the whole time. And so, I don't know if he's fully reached the conclusion, like, oh yeah, this must have happened, and I'm 100% certain about it. But still, you question whether that means that he's going to be able to make some type of move that will then change the outcome of it all. Although my instincts tell me that, like, no, that's something that they're going to keep for later on, when they've eventually managed to distance themselves. But still, it's going to be so interesting because it feels like the story is about to be heading into a whole different direction here. Then I assume all these guys around them that have now basically deserted from them are all dead meat. That's what I think, honestly. Like, we're not going to see the brothers again following the next episode. And obviously all these other guys that they have. But then, yeah, the question is then what, right? Like, who are they going to be? Where are they going to be going? Who are they going to be joining? It's all one major question mark right now. So like I said, yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just a whole bunch of speculation. I'm going to try and see if I can make some more concrete predictions then by the next episode when we get to it. Because other than that, not a whole lot, I gotta say, happened in this episode either, of course. I mean, they interrogated this one guy who they just tortured, and it was so fucked up. And then, like, Askeladd, of course, kind of talks about the whole history of the region and how it was his people that took over the lands and stuff. So he's just doing, he's just getting it back, essentially, right? It's like, yeah, that's a whole different discussion in and of itself, where that's still something people talk about a lot in modern times, right? Where they... just talk about these kinds of things. I tend to be much more sort of focused always on the present moment, and I'm like, I'm just judging what people are doing now. You know what I mean? So I still think that, like, even with Askeladd trying to present him this idea of, like, oh, it was your people who took over our lands, or these lands, or whatever. That's still not a reason for you to be doing what you're doing right now. You know what I mean? It really is that simple to me. But yeah, God, again, I'm trying to just literally pull out topics that I can talk about for this episode, but I feel like that kind of covers the whole thing. Crazy moments, of course. I mean, just Thorkel throwing that spear and, like, hitting 3 guys all at the same time. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I mean, really, that's just everything that essentially happened in this episode. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction here to episode 16 of Vinland Saga. Of course, the next 8 episodes will already be up over on my Patreon. You can check those out right now, and what that means is that we have finished the entire first season. So go and check it out. It is linked, as always, on top of the description, of course, along with full-length reactions. And then for now, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.